Hi guys, it's Roro the Pan here, and I have tried to do this video a few times now and it just keeps messing up. So first off, we're doing one of my first mod reviews, and I have chosen to do the Spongebob Squarepants mod, and it adds in like spatulas and the infamous Krabby Patties and so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and get started. So first off, we have here is the spatula, the regular one, SpongeBob spatula, and you can make it by simply 2 stone blocks and black wool. And this is what it looks like. It's very nice. It does think about like it does 13-15 damage. It's pretty decent. And then we have his golden spatula, which can be made through cooking. Yes, cooking. SpongeBob's normal spatula in a furnace. But that's just pretty much it. And I'm not sure. Well, then it insta killed. So therefore, you kind of get a hunch of that how much damage it does. Let's clear some inventory space. I want to keep that on me. All right. And over here we have the food items it adds. We have the KK kelp, which is the kelp shake. You could do this by 1 bucket of water, cocoa beans, and a trapdoor. It actually took me a while to figure out what that was, but apparently yes, it is a trapdoor. At the end of this, we'll get out a hunger potion and we'll see how much, or if you can even eat these items. And then second of all, we have the Krabby Patty, and there it is in our hand. Nice little Krabby Patty. You can make it by the bread for buns, of course, and then steak. It has to be cooked already in the middle. And then you can get the Krabby Patty recipe. Now, I don't think you can make this item. At least, I've sat here and I've tried to. I've looked it up and I can't find anything on it. So I don't believe you can make it. But nonetheless, when you obtain it by whatever method you use, you put it in your inventory and it automatically becomes a Krabby Patty, which I think is pretty nice. Alright, so let's see if I can get out a hunger potion here. Eventually. Potion of hunger. It's in here somewhere. Guys. Guys, I can't find it. Why can't I find it? Meh. Oh well. So, I've never had this issue. We'll eat those later, then just let that go down. So let's go over here and let's start reviewing what we have. What? They all disappeared. That means I'm going to have to start this over. And we are back. I decided to go ahead and just make a pen and spawn these guys in one by one. And hopefully they won't despawn. Don't know what's up with that, but it's quite annoying. Because they were only up here about 5 to 15 minutes. And I was walking over there and then despawn. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this off. There's about, a good over 15 eggs, I think. Starting, and everyone's here. SpongeBob, Squidward, all of them. We're going to start with the basics and leave the best for last. So let's start off with Tom and Harold. These are the 2 main fish in SpongeBob. I can recognize Harold, but I don't really recognize Tom. Well, I guess some people would, because he's usually the fish they use to scream, I want chocolate. Everyone should know what that is. They use the typical player form on these. I'm pretty impressed with Harold over there. Not so impressed with Tom. They come with 20 health, and they don't attack, I'm pretty sure. Nope. They wouldn't even hit me back after I killed them. And they drop fish. Of course they drop fish. Why wouldn't they drop fish? Oh, he actually dropped... What am I doing? No. He dropped. What is that? What's that? Oh, pork chop. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So now we got. We're gonna do fish 1 and fish 2. I do not know where fish 2 comes from, but I know fish 1. He's that really annoying guy in the SpongeBob episode where he tries to catch the mother jellyfish. I don't know why I know these things. And let's see what these guys drop. Die. Okay, so he drops fish. What do you drop? What do you drop? Do fish? Yes, fish. So he drops fish too. Let's see here. Our next ones are. Oh yeah, Gary. Look at Gary. He kind of freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. He just scoots around, looks terrifying. And then we have a seahorse. Yeah. That doesn't impress me. But he's kind of weirdly cute, I suppose. Now, what does he drop? Fish. And what about you, Gary? He drops an eyeball. Lovely. Way to make me feel mean. Okay, our next set is the, everyone has to do with Mermaid Man. So we have Mermaid Man himself and Barnacle Boy. Now, I really love what they did with these two. They look awesome, okay? They look just like the two. But of course, they are the younger versions. You know, not the old Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. With Mermaid Man's wonderful bra. And they don't attack. Now, I'll be curious to see if the next two actually attack. Where are you going? Stay still. There we go. I'm actually wondering if, these two will attack. And, hey, you dropped the diamond helmet and leather pants. Interesting. Spawn Man Ray. Dun dun dun. Look at it. Look at his face. His menacing face of doom. And then we have the dirty bubble. He's kind of like a slime. Nonetheless, they are Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, and the whole gang is here. Now, let's see. Now, they're not attacking, and I don't have anything on peaceful or anything like that. I'm in just regular mode, and if I hit him, he tends to freak out and run away. And he drops buckets of lava. And what about you, Bubble? He drops slime. As I said, I'm pretty sure they use the slime with him. And then I save the best for last, which is the whole SpongeBob's gang. Basically, everyone we know from the everyday stuff. There we go. So let's start with SpongeBob and Patrick. These guys are kind of funny. They just kind of scoot around. There is no feet walking animation, which I am very depressed about. And SpongeBob kind of freaks me out, and so does Patrick. They kind of remind me of the episode where SpongeBob gets in the time machine and goes back to all these different times, and one of them is the Pixel World. That's pretty much what they remind me of. And Patrick just terrifies me. Now let's see what these guys drop. And why is it getting dark again? Stop doing that. SpongeBob gave me bread, and Patrick, what are you going to give me? Patrick. A bowl. Which seems likely. Alright. Squidward and Squillion, which is Squidward's lovely nemesis, I suppose is the word for that. And these guys use the villager models. Let's see what Squillion drops. I think I said Squillion the first time. My bad. They don't seem to drop anything. Well, I guess since they're using the NPCs, maybe they wouldn't. And then we have Sandy and Mr. Krabs. Miss Sandy's avatar isn't that bad. Mr. Krabs, on the other hand, as you guys can see, he's a little terrifying. He will haunt my dreams tonight, and anyone else's that sees this. That's pretty interesting. As Sandy just scoots around, yeah, she doesn't move her legs, which is very unfortunate. But it happens. Mr. Crab drops... What is that? Is that... Yeah, wheat. Interesting. Okay, Sandy, what do you drop? Sandy, come back here. She gave me leather pants, which doesn't make sense because Sandy wears a bikini. Now we have Plankton's wife. And Plankton. He's a little flat. And these guys, well, it makes sense that Karen would scoot around. But, Plankton's a little weird. let's get rid of Plankton first because it's kind of freaking me out. And again, he doesn't attack me. I would expect him to. He drops. What is that? Oh, we have the answer. You kill Plankton and you get the Krabby Patty secret recipe. Dun dun dun. Well, I guess that's our good deed for the day, right? And as for Karen, let's see. Karen die. Karen die. Karen. Oh my gosh, she has 50 health. Everyone else had like 20. She also drops the recipe. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure that's it for this why can't I fly? Oh yes, I told you guys we would eat stuff. But again, my health isn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you actually can drink and you can eat stuff. So that's pretty nice. I'm guessing they do the typical 1 to 2. I don't know what I'm typing. 1 to 2 food bars. That's what I'm looking for. And again, this is how we do everything. It's nice and simple, except for this one. I still don't understand the trapdoor. Unless this is supposed to be meant like the bottom, the ingredients, and then the top. Like this is the cup and that's the lid. Oh, I totally get it now. Haha, I'm so good. And remember, for the spatula, yes, the spatula, you just do 2 stones, 1 wool, and the golden spatula you have to cook Spongebob spatula. Whoopsies, that didn't happen. Thanks for joining me. It's Roro the Panda. And I almost restarted this mod again. Oh my gosh. I am so glad to be done with this review. It's a cute mod. It's really interesting if you like SpongeBob, I guess, or you plan to build that big underwater bikini bottom, which I know a lot of people has. But I mean, oh my gosh, that would take forever. Good luck with that, guys. I hope to see you guys again. Cheers.